Hello, hello. Oh, hang on. I gotta move myself, and then I gotta... Whee! Oh, hang on. Let me do it normally. There we go. Is this lined up? I can't tell. And I also am afraid I changed something else. No, technically, hang on. It might be different on the game, because I may have not have lined it up right on the game. Like that the game offline screen is slightly smaller. Let me open up a game. Game capture? Backpack Hero. I'm so freaking prepared. Does it line up properly? No. Why is it like that? Why doesn't it just line up? Why is there not like a command that's like line up properly? Like that. Is it correct here? It is. Okay, great. We're all good. I think we're just fine. Anyway, welcome back everyone. Let's play some Backpack Hero. It was free. It is free right now on Epic, by the way. Right now, if you want to go check it out and try it out for yourself, you 100% can. That's right, I also gotta change chat. Oh my god! Where's chat? There we go. What is this? What is... Okay, no, never mind. It seems to be all good. There might be a way, I haven't figured it out yet, but that would be good. It would be good if there's a way to, like, anchor them. Or be like, if it's close to this, then put it here. But that's a question for a different day. Like I was saying, attempting to say, this game is a game that's free on Epic right now. It is a couple years old, but it's really fun. It is a roguelite with a T. That's kind of... The vibe is very... Well, not vibe. The gameplay is relatively similar to Slay the Spire. In a way. Not entirely, but in a way. But it also has inventory Tetris management. So instead of pulling cards and making a deck, you basically fill up a backpack with items that have uses and buffs and debuffs, etc. So, with a town builder attached. Because of course. Where you, in the town, you can build buildings that then... you can upgrade or unlock new items. So it's quite complicated. But they do a really good job of easing you into it. Like, the first few runs are incredibly easy. At least if you read, I guess. Let's turn it up a little bit. Maybe like this. Elleris and I have both been playing it since it was free on Thursday, or it started to be free on Thursday, and we both have played so much. I don't know how many hours, because I don't know if Epic keeps track of that, but... Well... This game also doesn't keep track of it. Dang it! But I apparently discovered a third of the items already. But yeah, anyway. We are going to start a new game just to ease into it. Because I've kind of... Up until now, my game's been pretty easy. Or for me, it's been pretty easy. But I feel like I'm hitting like a difficulty bump. Oh, sorry. She discovers a mysterious relic in the dungeon. I'll tell you the story. If we're missing story, I'll tell it to you. Because it's not that... Like, this story is kind of non-existent, but it's not that important either. Like I said, there's a lot to the gameplay. The art's also pretty cute. It does a good job of what it's trying to do. But it definitely isn't like something you would play for the story, but which roguelike or roguelite is, right? I feel like none of them have a good story. Maybe, oh man, what was we talked about it recently too. I don't know if it was on stream or if I talked to Ellers about it, but the one where you Going Under, the one where you're an intern or whatever at a company. That one kind of had a story, I suppose. But like even Slay the Spire has as good as no story. This game doesn't do a good job of telling you buttons or how things work, but I'll talk you through it, I suppose. You just press on the map and then you go there. So this is like the inventory management. You have to kind of puzzle to make everything fit. And sometimes, like, everything has its own use. So this will just deal damage for 1 energy. The green orb is the energy. And then this also takes 1 energy if you use it, but it gives you block. There's a lot of it mirrors Slay the Spire a lot. Like there's block and there's things are called different things, but if you've played Slay the Spire, you can figure this game out pretty easily. I think I'm done with that Army of Ruin game. It's rather slow and new weapons, passives, and heroes are locked behind annoying challenges. That sucks. Man, you really liked it though. Are the challenges just difficult or just boring or annoying? What do you mean with annoying? Because I like challenges like that. This game has a lot of challenges that it's like, oh, in this challenge you start with 1 energy on the first turn and it's 2 energy on the second turn, and then like that keeps increasing. I like that a lot, but some of them are annoying, to be fair. But is that game similar with that, or is it... does it make it unnecessarily difficult? Right, so I'm just going to skip the tutorial as much as I can. This is the enemy intention for the next turn, or for the end of my turn into their turn. Playfields? Oh, like arenas? Huh. Okay, interesting. I don't know if I might still like it though then. I don't know. I don't know, but it sucks that you're not enjoying it anymore, or not as much anymore. But yeah, my energy, their intention, health bar, my health bar. Scratch is basically if you don't have any weapons anymore, that's still a way to attack. There are items that are like on scratch, deal 2 burn or whatever. And then this is what they mean. Reorganize. Sometimes an item will pop up here, and if you reorganize your backpack during the turn, which again costs 3 energy, so it's not always viable, then you can sort that item into your inventory if you want to take it. 38 hours? When did you start? Didn't you start like 2 weeks ago? No, maybe a little longer. Didn't you start recently? Oh yeah, and the last item that we have is on use, add 2 energy, so only for that turn. And you can use it twice, and then when you finish it, it just destroys itself. With every level up, you get a certain amount of spaces so that you can make your backpack larger. During the Steam sales. When was that? I didn't actually end up picking anything up, so I don't remember when it was. But yeah, so technically that's it, but it gets increasingly more difficult because there's always or also like different types of weapons or magic, and then there's energy and mana, but that's all stuff for later. For now we can start killing them. So as long as you have a weapon like this, you really don't have to use scratch. So it's just a in case of emergency. Right, so this is reorganized now to claim this item. But we're not doing that because the cleaver sucks and I prefer June 28th? Wait, it hasn't even been 2 weeks? It hasn't even been 2 weeks and you're already sick of it. Although, to be fair, if you played it for 38 hours, I can see it. Like that, I don't know if I can play any game for 38 hours in 2 weeks and then not be sick of it a little bit. Right, so we have 2 energy left, but we can't really do anything. Because if we do this, then we just destroy his block. Block, same as Slay the Spire, gets destroyed at the end of a turn, unless, like, you have a specific item or effect or whatever. And then we kill him. Okay. My strategy is usually to do this, because there are items that give you block at the start of each turn if you put it either at the top or the bottom, and then depending on how many spaces are above or below it, it gives you like more block. So that's kind of my main strategy for the first level up, and then it depends on what I get. So sometimes you might do something wild like this, which might not look smart, but for certain setups it's good. Or you do this, but I tend to go for this because I want the height. About 3.5 hours for 11 days. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of wild. And then at the end... At the end of each battle, you get items. So this one is like, if there's a weapon adjacent, you do less damage. I don't know why you would ever want this one. I haven't found a use for it, because it's only 4 damage. And I guess it's to everyone. It's to all enemies. So that could be good. But then you need to have like a larger backpack. Or do something like this. Yeah. But we can't take it because we just don't have that amount of room. Or we can, but only for later use. But I'm intrigued by this guy. This item is heavy, so items can have buffs and debuffs, I guess, like that as well. So you can't put it there. It will fall. Unless there's something else that's also heavy, then it'll fall on top of that. It's still 1 energy though, so we can just trade it for this one, because it's slightly better. I'm trying out the compression. See if it's worth it, since it's taking a while. I started it when we talked about it, which was 30 minutes ago. How much, like how many bits and bobs are you compressing? But yeah, you can usually only take 3 items, unless, again, you have an item that changes that. In the top left of the card, it says like summer consumable, ring, accessory. That kind of also, like summer items tend to have, what are they called? Like they work off of each other. The folder is 129 gigabytes. The Epic Games folder, which just has Fortnite. Fortnite is that large? That's wild. I guess I can see it. Nah, I guess I can see it, yeah. But yeah, okay, that would take a while. Creates a summer item. So we could pick these 2. Or luck. Luck basically means that the luckier you are, the more rare items you'll find. So I think that if you have the like 1 extra space, then it typically is very good to just have one in the corner of your backpack. Disgusting food is basically just this, but worse. So we could either take the lucky ring or try to go for summer items. I haven't figured out what it means with must have a summer item above. Like, does it otherwise not work? So we could do... Oh, we could do this. But it is just a singular use, whereas this is more luck over the course of longer. But I'm not really... Nothing else is really striking my fancy. Yeah, because if we take this... I mean, I guess we could do... Oh no, it's 4 spaces? Okay, no, I'm taking these then. I'll try to not talk too much over, like, about what I'm doing, because I feel like it's not that interesting to explain all my choices. But I think for the first run, I should at least talk about it. So anything that stays outside of your backpack, once you move, you leave it behind. Sometimes there are merchants where you can sell items to, but usually you just drop things and leave, because there's not a merchant everywhere, and I think we don't have them unlocked yet. So that gives you a little XP. This is another fight. Yeah, okay, let's start with fighting. 2 block? This one's free, let's see what we get. That's the worst one. Because that's a big commitment. That's a big commitment. I don't think I've ever actually used it. I think I will use it and hope that we get a really good item from the battle, like the end of the battle. So we did drop that that drink. That's regen, that's not doing anything. But we should just kill him. I will also very often ignore this, like the items that pop up. It's not necessarily because I ignore them, it's more that I never notice them. I so rarely notice them. Yeah, okay. Because of these always moving, I feel like that distracts me. That like once they will put an item there that I then just don't see it, which is weird. I don't know why I do that. Is that adjacent? Let's do that. Right, so this is the for each row below add 1 block. I do want that. I haven't figured out what the small key is for, because there are 2 keys. One's gold, one's this one. But I haven't figured out what this one's for. So I am just going to ignore it, I think. For now. More sun. That's the thing, we don't really have anything that needs sun. At this point, it's kind of a risk. Let's take the add max HP. Oh no, the sun rapier, that's right. For each sunlight, plus 2 damage. Is it 3 tall? I think then we'll leave the hat behind. Because it is good. Don't get me wrong, I really like it. But I think this is kind of adjacent items. This one seems more important. Like to have that kind of setup. So this is what I mean with Tetris, that you're really trying to get the most out of everything, because this needs to be above a summer item, and this one needs to be adjacent. So adjacent is only like the technically 8 spaces, right? Also here. Otherwise it'll specify that it's diagonal. So if we I don't know if I can show it like this. Yeah, so hovering over it means, like, shows you which items it affects. Diagonal, it doesn't affect it. So you kind of have to puzzle it out. A few backpack shuffles later, this entire game is backpack shuffling. I promise you, this is it. What we could do also... Unused deals 8 damage. What is slow again? Yeah, I was considering taking the helmet. What's slow again? Is it that they get less block? That it's haste and slow affect block? Right. Do we want this? Deals 10 damage or 8 and adds slow. I think I'm gonna get rid of that and take a cap. Because that basically gives us 4 block every turn. I think I will take that, but it does suck because I do kind of like this one. I don't know if I've ever used it before, but I like the idea of it. But this is such a good setup. Especially because we can make that one so much stronger with more summer items. Oh. So once they're up here, like in a chest, you get everything. You don't have to choose. We could do... Oh man, this is gonna be... Because it needs to be in one of these, but then I don't know where we're gonna put the rough buckler. I mean, we can also wait until we level up. Oh my god, that's right, you can put them horizontal. You're a genius. You're actually such a genius. But then what? Because this one needs to be... Yeah, okay. And then, oops, we can take one more item. I don't think the whetstone is worth it if we have one weapon. Deals damage to all enemies. So when it's a projectile, it's typically a one-use item, unless it's an arrow and you have a bow. But... this one might be better. But yeah, the potions tend to be a one-use item. Oh, I hate the snails. I hate the snails because for the longest time I did not understand what they were up to. Like how they work. Because they can slime you. And I just didn't understand how to win. Like I didn't understand because they apply the slime and then you can destroy them for 1 energy, but I didn't know that you could destroy them for 1 energy. And then I lost like 3 runs to them, and I was really salty. Because they also spread, so it does look like you would just have to destroy all of them for 1 energy each, but that's not how they work. Oh my god, I want the shoes. I want the shoes. I can't take the shoes. We can get rid of the meal. I kind of... like the thing with consumables, I'm the same in this game as I am in every game. Which is, if I have a consumable, I just don't use it. Unless I really, really need to. So I end up hoarding them and then tossing them. But I do want this. The shoes. Because the shoes and the helmet are basically the same thing. But I don't think we have the space unless we want to destroy or get rid of the meal. But at that point, then we'd have to put them up here. Otherwise... Yeah, I'm gonna hope that we're gonna find a better meal. No, sorry. We're gonna find leather boots again later. There we go. Now, give me the luck ring. I don't need 25 block, because it's, again, only for one turn. Oh! Get a rarer item of the same type. A ring accessory? Or a consumable? Or do we go for the rough buckler? I feel like that's unsafe. Do I go for a meal? How's this for a trade? Well, oh, 8 regen, I'll take that. Also because it's smaller. I'm relatively happy with that trade. Because it's actually really tough to regain health in this game. You may have seen them earlier. The little branch on the ground that gave me 5 XP. There is something similar for HP, but it also only gives you 5. And at least for now, that's the only way to regain health back. Although... at the start of the game, you only have to go through one area, and then, which is 2 floors and a boss. And then the further into the game you get, like, the more areas you need to do. I'm also still only at 2 areas, so not that far. But that really increases the time spent in the game, though. Oh, he's gonna steal from me, I forgot. Can we kill him in one go? Yeah. That took me way too long to math out. Let's block. We may as well just do 1 damage while we're at it. But yeah, this game in Slay the Spire, you can so often heal at fire whatevers. But in this game, like campfires, but in this game that really just doesn't happen. So I don't trust hot stones, for example, because I don't like burn, because that will hurt you every turn. Oh my god, spicy buckler for each sunlight, +4 block. But then we do have to... What if we do this? Each sunlight. Then this one technically doesn't hit this one. But this one does. 2 times, so it would be this one and this one. Yeah. And then we can still take 2 items. What we could do is this and a second hat. Because that works. For whatever reason. The sun doesn't hit the sword now. Oh, this one. You are so right. The big sun. Yeah. But now this works. This works properly. Because these are all the way down. This one's surrounding. Can we then get rid of the big shield? I think then we should get rid of the big shield. Because it doesn't do anything for us anymore. That this guy can't do better. Because they're the same energy, smaller space gets more blocks, so there's no reason for us to use that one anymore. And then we get to use or get one more item. Give me the acidic potion. I guess technically we could have taken the shield still and maybe get a merchant, but again, I don't know if we have that unlocked. Oh my god, the folder went from 129 to 127. Yeah, something tells me that I'm not gonna be able to free up 100 gigabytes with just that. But I mean, it might be... I might be able to... condense some bits and bobs. I'm gonna have to see. Yeah, that's also true. I'm gonna have to look. I might be able to find something. Oh my god. Okay, that's bad. So, floaty means that they float through to the top. And we'll put anything else that's above it into your inventory. Like, on the outside, rather. So he doesn't get anything at all, right? So that actually makes this guy not good. Unless there is one item that is horizontal, like a horizontal sun. Deals... Oh, can be... Oh, these are free? Yo, those are free? They're basically free, deal 3 damage to every enemy every single turn. I think we should take that for now. We might want to switch them out for, or one of them out for something better, because they are very large, but I'm sure I wasn't going to use the acidic potion anyway. Because again, I hoard all my items. But this game actually wants you to hoard all your items, because... once we get to town, I mean not immediately, but once we start building up the town, they're going to ask for specific items or genres of items where you have to like give them one of those. So whatever you leave the dungeon with, you basically put in a storage, and you can't use it again. You can't bring it into a dungeon, but you can use it to upgrade or unlock new items. So you want a pocket full of whatever you can get, really. And sometimes you might want to prioritize items that you know that you need. Like, for example, sometimes they'll ask for a very specific ring or a very specific potion. So you might want to bring that and not use it because you want, like, the stuff from it in town. So let's start with that. That kills that guy? I don't need that. Although we could do this. So since they're both blocking, we could technically reorganize for this item, but I don't think we're gonna need it. Or I would prefer all the items we currently have. Oh yeah. Okay, he's gonna block. Let's be safe. Oh, we could have killed him. we could have killed him on that turn. What is this? I've never seen that item before. Adds on take damage. Adds 3 max HP. Leftover from before Ordaria? The spiders that spun this thread must have been strange indeed. Oh, is this post-apocalyptic? I mean, they do imply that, like, their home, like, Ordaria is the country or region. they do imply that the town that you live in, not just imply, they straight up show you like a destroyed town that you help rebuild. So it is kind of like a post-war thing, maybe? Or post-catastrophe, but I didn't know that it was post-apocalyptic with this. I think we should get rid of these for it. Because again, legendary items, even if you're not gonna use them now, they will be very good to upgrade things later. So we should take that. We do have a second rapier. I think I'll take the heat potion. Spaghetti. Spaghetti, spaghetti, my backpack is ready. Adds 1 energy and adds 1 block. Okay. Again, we might want to keep those instead and not use it. Okay, so ideally either we kill him. Oh man, we can kill him. And then block that. Steam, which is 8.7, went to 6.2, which is better. That's true. Better ratio. I think games are already compressed pretty well nowadays. I think that really depends on the, like, who made it. Because I did see, like, oh, was it? Which one was it? I think Touch Type Tail was like 20 gigabytes. And there's no reason why that game would have been 20 gigabytes. It is max HP, adds 3 max HP on take damage once a combat. But I'm not really using it for that. I just want to take it home. But yeah, I've never seen it before either. Isn't it weird? Isn't it so out of place? Oh, we could use the summer item. But we don't have space. If it's more than 1 space, then we'd have to immediately drop it. Lucky. Spiked scale. Adjacent shields get +1 spike to self. Adjacent weapons get -1. And another sun and another big sun. I have never used this one. I don't know what it does. I mean, we could switch out the lucky ring, because we're getting relatively lucky already. Shields? So shields and armor is different. Perhaps, obviously. I could also just go for some shuriken. Because I know you need them for upgrades. Do we get rid of one of the helmets? Do we get rid of the spaghetti? I mean, I'm sure that we'll be able to win regardless. Summer potion. Can I use it? I can't use it, huh? I mean, we could get rid of the sun. The big sun. And then do this. That makes them stronger. Right? Hang on. This is 12. Sunray Rapier +2. Yeah, okay, so this one's just bigger. Then we could do this. Then these power up all of these, or both of these. And then we can make space for... adjacent shields get +1 spikes. Adjacent weapons get -1 damage. That's the issue. No, that's not an issue. That is an issue. No, that's not an issue. Does this make sense? Yeah, because then this one's adjacent, but this one isn't. That's armor. That's shields, okay. We could use the heat potion. We can take one more item. Do we? I never understood moves forward 1 space turns clockwise. What if we put it here? Does it then not move? Do you know that, Alaris? I've never used the dragonfly. Because if he just doesn't... Clockwise? I'm gonna take the risk. Otherwise we can, reorganize. If it changes, position. With... Oh. Right, so this is when the dungeon collapses, you have to take a path. But this one's obviously better. Because the one on the left was healing, which we don't need. And this one's money and experience, so... Oh, there is a merchant? Oh my god. Another sunlight. Another spicy buckler. A key? I don't think we need the key. Otherwise, it can only be on this floor, so I think we can come back for it. If we have the money. What is this? Oh, ethereal whetstone. Weapons in this column get 200% bonus XP damage, rather. Not XP. Where did I get that from? But that's 17. But also, it is destroyed when you use it. So I think we're not gonna bother. I did see the other rapier, though. Oh, you snails. Let's block once. Oh. Oh. So it doesn't move. It doesn't move if there's no free space? I could reorganize for the sun, but then we lose health. I don't think we need it. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Oh, he's gonna leave. Then why would you want it to fly free? Why would you not want to keep it close? I don't know what the strategy behind that guy is. I mean, up here for another hat? Because if we put a space here and put a hat in that, then it only counts this row. So that might not be good. So if we want another hat, it would be here. I'm scared to open this up. Because then we have to move the dragonfly. But I'm sure I'll pick up something. Ooh. The gloves are basically this. But like left and right. Adjacent. Okay, well that's impossible. Unless... No, because then we don't have 3 above here. Oh, maybe it's when this moves, and we're not allowing him to move. Is that right? I think that's how that works. I mean, we can still keep it because it's an uncommon accessory. We can put the spaghetti up top, take this, then we get 2 extra blocks. It's not great, but it's okay. And then fill up on... Maybe shuriken, because I know you need them for upgrading, and I, like... I don't know if I brought more than 1 out of a dungeon. So maybe we should get some early. That might be good. Let's see. Hello, I love this guy. Oh, you see a wall up ahead and think you need to turn back, then you realize it's not a wall. It's a huge rodent. Capybara! Hello, friend, he says. I'm looking for the item of this type. For an item of this type. We can give him the dragonfly. No, I want the uncommon. I'll give him a ring. That's great. Maybe you want one of these instead. Oh my god. On take damage. Get haste. A shortcut map. A whimsy wand? I've not seen that before either. Each turn removes 2 mana. Okay, well, we can't do anything with that. I think we'll ignore that one for now. Because mana is quite complicated. But I don't think we can even get it at this point or, like, use it. So I think we'll ignore that and take... I don't know what the shortcut map does. Is that how you unlock the next area? I can't remember if that's the case. I don't know. This is fine, though. I don't know if we're gonna need the guarding band. You also don't have to fight everyone, by the way. I just like to fight everyone. You can do this and this. That adds 15 block? Holy shit. I think I'm gonna ignore the drink. Again, I don't think this does anything, but we'll be just fine. Okay. Block everything. Block that. Honestly, just start attacking, man. I don't think they can do anything to me at this point. Okay. Boots. Common. I mean, we may as well pick up a better star, a better throwing star. But apart from that, like, none of this is really important. At this point, we can just, you know, make it to the end. Oh, I don't like burn. I guess I could have eaten this for 1 extra energy and just killed him outright. But that's fine. Again, honestly, just get me out of here. We really don't need anything anymore. We also didn't need to fight both of those, but you do get more XP, which I guess wouldn't have mattered because every dungeon run you start from level 1 again. And your backpack resets. So, that's not necessary. But sometimes that extra XP can come in handy, and whatever items they drop, since you don't know what they'll drop it could be something really good. But yeah, not necessarily. Wait a second, I recognize that. It's my mom's lost locket. That seems like a tongue twister. It could have a clue about where she is. It belonged to your mother. There's something inside it, but something else. This is property of the king. That's mine. All the items in the dungeons belong to him. If you want it, you'll have to fight me for it. Okay, easy peasy. I can take him out in 2 turns. But I'm gonna block. Because I don't know, maybe there is a, oops. Maybe there's an achievement for never losing any health, and I don't think I got that. But I don't know if that's the case. I may be imagining that. 36, we can take him out. Easy. We'll drop a sunshine. We already have 2. That's the thing, you do have to make room for loot. Even this. Let's get rid of a hat. Because this you can sell for extra food. Yeah, okay. Right, this is the town. Our very sad looking town. By Anna's Quills. Wow, okay. Purse, there you are. Why were you gone for so long? I was exploring the dungeon. We talked about this. You promised to only stay near the entrance. I found this amazing backpack in there. It let me explore deeper, and bring more stuff back than ever before. Sorry, I'm just thinking about destroying this town, I suppose. Besides, we won't be able to rebuild the town with what we can find laying in the woods. That may be, but I do need to remind you how dangerous it is in there. Wait, but do I need to remind you how dangerous it is in there? You're exaggerating. It's not that bad. Besides, I want to make a difference. There's bandits, Kingsguard, and who knows what else. Still dead, someone needs to do something. It's what Mom would do. Your mom would also know to be more careful. The risk is worth it. The danger is worth it. It's our best shot to put some life back in this town. I suppose there's no convincing you. Just promise you'll be careful, Purse. Also, get it? Her name's Purse. Because this is a bag-themed game. There are more characters with more bag-related names. I think this guy, like our dad, also has a bag-related name. I found something cool in the dungeon. I think it's Mom's locket. I saw one of King's captains down there. I think he might have been there the day Mom was taken. Because it's Louis Vuitton? Maybe? Maybe that's a stretch. Let me see that. Which one is it? This one. This was your mother's locket. I recognize it, of course. She found this in the dungeon. She always claimed it was magic and was the source of her luck down there. That scared me. Why did I get an achievement for it? Did you hear that? Why did I get an achievement? Have I never given it to him before? Did I not? Is this not my second save file? What? I remember she had some way of opening this thing, but it was always a challenge for me. Dang it. I can't get this thing. Come back to me next time you're around. I'll figure it out. I think he doesn't figure it out the next time, but eventually he does. I don't know why her name's Zar. I think because... Oh, minor spoiler. I think her brother's name is Baz, so it's Bazar or Bazar. Maybe. You look rough. Did you fall for the old hermit crab in the treasure chest trick? Oh, that's actually an enemy. There are mimics in this game, and that's what they look like. I just came back from the dungeon. I figured. I always know you've gone down there when old Louis starts pacing by the entrance of town. I hate to worry him, But there are so many things down there that can help rebuild the town. For whatever reason, maybe it's the size of the font, but something makes it really hard to read. But the dungeon keeps shifting, and I can't get deep enough. It is tricky down there. It took my brother Baz years, okay, well, very minor spoiler, years to make any progress in his explorations. I don't know how my mom did it. Yeah, that Prada, get it? Because it's Prada, the, you know, bag, fashion, peddler. Sorry, I'm not a fan of luxury brands because I think they're stupid. Yeah, that Prada was something special. I sure do miss her. Anyways, did you find anything good to sell down there? I found this magic backpack. It lets me carry lots of stuff. How about the backpack? Is that for sale? No way! This backpack lets me carry all sorts of stuff back. Well, if you can bring back more stuff, we can scrap it and sell it. If only we had a store to sell it at. Why don't you remove the old store? We can get some resources from that. Follow me and I'll show you where it is. I don't know why they don't just rebuild it or like repair it. Because look at this shit. It looks fine, right? And then when you... hang on. And then... okay. Hang on, we need to talk to her again. Wow, you sure scrapped that old store quickly. Here's a blueprint for a new one. Could you make it? It will take a few resources to build, but you got a few when you scrapped the old store. Blocking entrance. Look, it looks the same. It looks almost the same. Man, couldn't we just have repaired the first one? The grass looks a bit Vampire Survivors, doesn't it? I feel like it has fewer bumps and textures. But yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. But then again, it's grass. So of course it's gonna look similar in a pixel art game. I built a store. When I said you should build a store, I meant over the next few weeks. How did you do it so fast? It's this backpack I found. I can lift, move, carry, and organize anything. Even buildings. This changes everything. With what you can do now, I think we could really rebuild Haversack Hill. That's the town, the name of the town. I'll start setting up the store as a trading post. You should head back to the dungeon to find more supplies. Okay. Let's, do it, I suppose? Right. At first... so these are the items that we brought back, right? And then you can sell things for resources. And sometimes you don't sell them for anything. I don't know why that is. I think it might be an oversight. Because I feel like no summer item sells for anything. Okay, that one does. But like there's a summer shiv that also sells for nothing. So I don't know why some of these just don't give you anything. But I haven't noticed it for anything else. Like even that. Very often it's just like one. But I don't know why some of them... this one also. It's a rare shield. There's gotta... like, that's gotta be unintended, right? But then it's weird that this one does sell. I don't know. But like this one even sells for 2. Yeah, that's true. At the start you might want to sell everything because there's not really anything you can do with it at this point. Although you might want to hang on to expensive items or like legendary rare items. Because like I said, I've never seen the red hoodie before. I don't think it's a good idea to sell that. But this is always like the loot, the unique loot. Is something that you should always just sell because it doesn't really do much. But, yeah, it really doesn't sell for anything. But you can sell everything. I kind of held on to everything. But I also know that I'm not gonna bring home shuriken very often, I think. So I think for now we'll just... Actually, we can hang on to it for a little bit since we don't need it. But at the start, you might want to sell things because at the start, very much so, it'll be a resource drought. And since you can't upgrade much... Well, at the start, you can't upgrade anything. But it takes quite a while to make buildings to then start to upgrade. So you can sell everything to speed it up, which I think we should do for this save file. But I won't do it yet because we literally don't need to yet, and I don't know what we're gonna need for it. That's true, but like getting specific items is pretty difficult. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too careful, but I tend to not carry around things that I know I won't use during the run. So I won't bring home things to upgrade. I don't know. Whatever. For now, we should just start going. At this point, we're really just doing the normal things. At some point, we are going to unlock specific what are they? Like challenges. And then once you unlock those, you kind of always just do the challenges, I've noticed. I think I will block. Okay, what's this? Yeah, I don't know if I don't know what that means. Not gonna lie. I don't know what static means. When your turn ends, create static in the space below. So you can get rid of it, but it costs... Oh, and it floats? So when an item's completely covered by a debuff like this, you can't use it anymore. Maybe we should have gotten rid of it. But if it's only below? What happens if it reaches the ground? I guess it doesn't matter, right? I've never lived this long with static, if I even ever got it at all. Okay, well. Again, same strategy. For boots and helmet, or helmets. Ooh, adjacent and diagonal armor gets block. Adjacent weapons get +1. I think we can do that. So shivs are more like 1 use per turn item for free. Just like the other item that we had before. I think I'm gonna ditch that. I'm not a meal user. Although at this point we don't have any use for it. Although, no, we do get 5 block every turn. So I think that's fine. Take a rarer item of the same type. To be fair, I didn't do that properly. That literally is worse, although we have more space. But I don't know if I like that. But it's okay. It doesn't matter that much. XP or chest? I'll take the chest. 5 XP doesn't change much. Oh, hey, it's the hermit crab mimic. I should start using the shiv. Also, this is not great. I need to put this one, the wooden sword, next to the sapphire. Kill that guy. Right, it floats. So maybe we do a little bit of that. When a cleaver kills a non-summon enemy. 1 gold is not a lot. Again, I don't know if we're gonna need the small key. I really don't like the cleavers. The cleavers are only good if you manage to upgrade them with like a whetstone or something. Or items like this. But even then, 3 damage is not a lot. And even the chance for 1 gold is pretty crummy. That's 4. Yeah, we can't really have it not be adjacent. So I think we'll hope that we find a chest that needs a key. But again, I'm not sure how likely. Like, I don't think it's very likely that we're gonna get one. Maybe I should try to get that one a little closer. I guess I can kill him with the next turn. With the cleaver. Right, so they steal and then you can steal them back. Oh, sorry. There we go. Sorry. Can we make it 3 damage, 3 damage? So I guess we could do this, this, and this and get some money. Although the amount of money is so small. Adds 5 block, 1 plus 1 to the energy cost for this combat. When attacked. When attacked does not mean when dealt damage. What is this? Vampiric. On use, deal 2 damage. What does that mean? Like, I know what that means, but... Reversal? For each hazard, we're not really trying for hazards. But only if you can get its damage up. It heals for the damage it does. I mean, we can definitely do something like this. Then it would be 3. That's mildly better. I mean, if you get attacked, then it becomes 0. Then you use it once and it becomes 1. And then you use it one more time and it becomes 2. But then for 1 energy you get 10 block. And you very often have to, like, get to be attacked more than once. I think we're gonna get rid of the shiv. This chains with this. We can't get rid of this one and go entirely for cheap blades. Cheap and free blades. Would it make sense to do this? Does that make sense? I'm afraid to let go of the wooden sword, but I think we're gonna do that. That might be an interesting... I don't know if I like that, but it might be interesting, you know? But we just can't kill things fast now. Oh, but now we're gonna math out, because this one needs to kill. This one technically too, because if it's like when a cleaver, then it also counts for itself. But ideally we want to kill with this one. 3 damage. 2 damage. Oh, that's one thing I haven't explained. You can change who you're attacking by clicking on them. But there are like enemies that protect other enemies. That's true, but this one gives us gold. They're not attacking. This one does 3. Five. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, right? Did I not? 5 for 1 energy. I mean, we really don't have to use that one. So 2, 5, 8, 11. Yeah. It's just like I'd attack him after the first kill with the right one, but if we can still get a kill with this one, then that would be good. I mean, 5, 10, dead, and then this one for a little bit of damage. Did I get the gold? So now it's 6. That's the thing, it's only for this combat. It's good for bosses that summon, but for most combats, I haven't seen any combats, No, I don't need to unless I want the money. If I want the money, then I have to use the left one. Don't you want money? Oh, but it's also for a non-summon kill. Oh, when a cleaver kills. You're right. So we're just going nutso with this one? I mean, we shouldn't use the vampire blade. Oh. That's right, I may also should... Like, I could also get rid of this one. Especially because this... But I would feel unsafe without the rough buckler. Because this one can be really expensive. I don't get the ones that are played on an item. I still gotta figure that out. Give me more luck. What if we... I feel like that might not be worth it. Yeah, that might not be worth it. Because it's the whetstone is for just 1 turn. The rough whetstone. So it's a lot of math of at what point should you use the whetstone or not. And I don't do math. I think this is fine. What is this? Poison? This is fine. Again, I'm not very concerned with the first few runs, because they're very hard to lose. They are so hard to lose. You can walk past things, but not past battles. So we can go and level up with these guys, and then come back and... Oh no. Come back once we have more room for the items in the chest. Sorry, 2... Would have to use it 4 times to kill him. And the first one isn't free. Do we block a bunch? How much is it? 21 blocks, so 23 block. 20... Is that exactly 23 block? That's regen, by the way, but I figured you'd know. 12, 17. But they healed. But this one's free now. So maybe we do this one? This one. Frick. Okay. That guy is leaving. I kind of want to kill him. That's technically 3. Honestly, let's do it. Let's live life on the edge for once. Because especially now that we have the vampire blade. I guess the whetstone would have been good with the vampire blade to get a shit ton of health back, right? If we get another chance, I'm going to take it. Maybe I'll go for him, because I think I can get rid of him next turn. Or I might have a chance to getting rid of him next turn. And she's blocking. Oh my god. These people, dude! I mean... Do that. Now let's go for her. And let's do this. Wow, my weapons are not good. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of the sword. Yeah, this is fine. Do we want to reorganize for the club? I think we should reorganize for the club and switch it with the machete. Is it 2 or 3? It's 2. I think let's reorganize. Because we're not doing enough damage as is. We can move this one and put this one closer so it can... Yeah, if we move this one to this side, this one down here, and this one up into this. Honestly, just... yeah. I guess we can do this. Yeah. It's not great. This is still not great. But that's... like, weakness, making their attacks less good, is very good for me. I should just kill him. Oh, does this one also get more expensive when you use it? Am I getting that right? What is all of this? A catapult? For each adjacent or diagonal hazard? We're not doing hazards. The club gets more expensive? Aw. Then I should have killed him with this one instead. Oh well. But it doesn't matter. The stump? Right. I don't know if I ever figured out what that is. We're not burning. Hazard. Again, we should do this, this, this. So this one gets stronger, this one, this one. This one does not, and this one doesn't. But again, he floats, so we can't really have a fourth item. Yeah, let's not take that. Did I not say? I want the XP. I know I should get the healing. But the XP, I love XP. Hi, a rare item of the same type. A plant consumable? Would it be a plant consumable? Is that right, or would it just be a consumable? I think for... I think I should try to find that out. It is just a consumable, it's not a plant consumable. This item floats on use. Adds regen, adds haste, so extra block adds energy, but it's destroyed. Okay. I don't actually like it that much. What is this? Bandages. Oh. For each column on the right. That becomes a little difficult here. Let's just take the bandages. Let's see what's up here. Hark! You are greeted by a member of the patrol. The squirrel looks at you absent-mindedly. Long ago I retired from the patrol, he says. Now I spent my days adventuring and reliving my glory days. I don't need much of my old equipment anymore. Can I interest you in something? A weapon? I don't know, all of it could be good. Honestly, get rid of the key. I don't think we're gonna need the key. Hello. Okay. This looks bad. Oh yeah, it is +1 energy. Then maybe we should do weak onto that guy. But then start killing this guy. I want to heal a little bit. This is spikes. I don't really care. 17. Oh man, that's fine. Whatever. I guess weak. I forgot. I forgot that it would weaken him. And that I therefore don't need as much. Give me the buckler? The happy buckler. Give me this thing, this thing, this thing. This thing, this thing. I want to heal a little bit. Do you have to... For science, do you heal if you break his guard? No. Okay. That's bad. But it was needed for science. Rough buckler. Also happy buckler. Okay. Weaken him some more. And maybe now start poking him with that. With the vampire blade. Because then we can survive through this BS. That one, that one, that one. I guess it doesn't matter. That one, that one. Okay, and we're full health. So let's get some money. Ooh, a scimitar. Deals 7 damage when an adjacent or diagonal item is destroyed. Gain +1 damage. That's not that good. We're not really doing that. For each item below, +2 block on take damage. Items below are disabled. I mean... if we do this, it wouldn't matter. Unless we want to use the bandages. But at this point, like, I don't think we're gonna use that, then we're just using these. Although they are... Wait, no! Does that happen every turn? Sorry, every combat? I mean, we can do that. That's 4 extra... extra spaces. Sorry, 4 extra block. That's not great, but it's just fine. I think I'll do that. That's interesting. Ooh. I think I'm gonna bounce. I don't think it's necessary. I think we'll be just fine. I think this is the boss. So... Oh, and then we might be able to level up and then bring whatever reward is in there. Okay. I'm perfectly blocking that. Don't use it a second time. Just start cleaving him. Oh, but he's enraged. Oh. So he's both weak and enraged. That's interesting. That actually makes it so our strategy of just unloading a bunch of weapons on him, that's actually bad. That's actually so bad. Does he get 4 damage? So that would be 11. But if we hit him with this... we can't hit him again. I think we should do that. Make him extra weak. Because that's one reason why why it's also reminiscent of Slay the Spire. Because all the status effects, although weak in Slay the Spire is a percentage, so it's just the amount of turns, whereas in this game it's -7 damage for 7 turns, and then the next turn is, if you don't change it, -6 damage for 6 more turns. So it does work differently, but it is very similar in that way. Do we reorganize for the whetstone? I think at this point it doesn't matter anymore. Especially since he doesn't seem to get any new guys. Like, he isn't summoning. A lot of bosses summon and that makes them really hard. This guy... What's the big red guy in Slay the Spire? That's this guy, except... I can't remember what makes him enraged. Is it skills? I think that's skills, and for this guy it's attacks. The Gnoblin? The big red one with the yellow horns. You know which one I mean, right? Slay the Spire. Elites. I mean... The Gremlin Knob! Yeah, that guy. That guy, exactly. That's kind of like what this guy is. Anyway, let's just keep wailing with this weapon. It's so good against this guy. Like... What's he gonna do? As long as I keep clubbing him, he can not do anything. There we go. Right, so it doesn't auto level up. I think that's because it expects you to not need it anymore. But there are, like, chests, so I don't know why they would do that. I don't know why they wouldn't auto level you up even if there's no more fights. So don't miss out on that. If you're gonna play this, don't miss out on that. Oh my god, there's a lot of people to talk to. Librarian here reporting for duty. I was told that Haversack Hill is getting quite large. Huh! But still no library. We need to change that. Once you build one, we can really learn new things about the history of this place. Oh, I should also mention that I'm an expert on the many languages that are written across Ordaria. If you find anything to translate, it should be labeled as a lore item. Bring it to me and I'll be happy to translate for you. Do you have anything? Sigil. Do we have a lore item? Accessory. Okay, she can't read it. We haven't sold anything in the store yet. Even if you get beat up, you can still bring things back from the dungeon. I think only one though, right? I know it's tempting to save some things for your personal collection, but we need to need resources to rebuild this place. I'll stop by the store to drop off my stuff. Have you contributed to my campaign for mayor? You're running for mayor? We have a mayor? Not yet, you don't. I am Mayor Quill Swish Jr., and I intend to be your next mayor. My father, Lord Quill Swish II, was the mayor of Haversack back before it fell into disrepair. All this time, I've been waiting for to claim my birthright, and now that my town is recovering, I have returned. Yes, you've done all the adventuring and fighting and risking your life, but someone has to handle the true risks. The voting public. The first thing I need is a small donation, let's say 10 pieces of treasure. Do you have some treasure I can have? I just need about 10. What's this is treasure, right? I don't. Shut up. Talk to her. Well, you're back again. I am. You're never going to stop going there, are you? Not until this town is rebuilt. And probably also never. I will once Haversack Hill is rebuilt. I can't sit still while my home falls apart. Wow, okay, words are hard to me. This place hasn't been the same since King's raids. Why do they say king and not the king? If it wasn't for my bad leg, King would have conscripted me. And then you'd be all alone. Purse, if something happened to you after losing Prada, I don't think I could live here without you. I miss Mom too, but I don't care about what you just told me. Oh, I'm sorry I worry you, Dad. Never mind. But you know I have to do this. Yeah? What do you mean? Do we have something? I looked. I don't know if we have anything. Was there not someone else? Alright. Oh, the sigil? Didn't it say that you need to have lore? Hang on. It doesn't say lore. Here's something for me to read. Oh! Huh! I didn't know that. Is that what she meant? I thought it was specifically... I don't know, whatever. Fluff Kai. Always learning, ever striving to grow. Fluff Kai studies a ball of sap's ancient glow. Mastering magic, their powers unfurled. Kai is a thief, the frogs accused they hurled. But fate swiftly silenced the frog's cruel woe. Whoa. I've added the translation to your atlas. Do you have more for me to read? Oh. That's the thing. That's not lore. Is it anything that has a use in Haversack? Great looking item. I said done. I don't have an item. How do I know what it is? How do I know what that is? Many things, not all. Okay, confusing. Atlas. Options? No. Atlas. What was it? Fluff? I don't know if I understand it. I don't know what it does. It doesn't tell me. Okay. Didn't she say I'll add it to your atlas? That's the... I think it's at the... What? Where? Wait, what? It only gave you lore? That is so boring. That's... I mean, I get it. There are bookmarks. Oh, this. The eye. That... Is that what you mean? Zombie? Lore! The book. Okay. But if I search for it, surely it should show me. I guess maybe not. Oh, is it? Oh, that's within the... Okay, it's just searching within that, not the entire atlas. Okay. Well, I was hoping it would be something slightly more exciting. But that's okay, it's fine. Let's sell that. Did we get a second one? Yeah. Sell that. Talk to the mayor. Here you go. Now I will consider myself a proper mayor. Please swear me in. Sure. I'll repeat after you. Whenever you're ready. I don't think I know the oath. It goes like this. I, Purse, adventurer and settler, do hereby swear in Mayor Quill Swish Jr. in the duly confirmed title of mayor. Therefore, I now appoint you Mayor Quill Swish Jr. Mayor, Mayor? Your first name is Mayor? It's my birthright, and it's a family name. As for you, I can see that you are well prepared to handle this town. Allow me to help you. You can help. Wait, you can build as many of these as you want. A farm. Creates 5 food while you're in the dungeon. I think that's not technically correct. I think it's whenever you change. You know how it said the crypt? 1 of 3. I think every time it changes, like every floor, I guess, it gives you 5. But that only makes it better, really. It makes it better rather than worse. Farms will create food while you're out adventuring. And houses, they'll attract new villagers. We can't expand forever though. The costs will keep rising. Sad. The stuff you bring back always sells. You find amazing things down there. It was 2 cheeses. You can hold on to stuff forever if you want, but I recommend selling as much as you can. Maybe if we keep selling stuff, someone will stop by who knows something about Mom. It could happen. Of course, getting you deeper into the dungeon is going to help too. I've got some powerful equipment. I can start you with this stuff. Right, so these are the missions. This is an example. You start with different items, and the rewards at the end are different. And these are like for upgrading or for maybe also story progression. I can't remember, but they're needed. But you can only get them once, I think. I think technically you can redo challenges, but I'm not sure. I think then they might just not drop these. But they will drop this for you to sell, so you could make more resources and more items to sell for resources. But you can't progress in the story. But if you want to redo a fun challenge, you can. Use it to get through at least 3 floors of the dungeon and you'll get a reward. Okay, great. I think that's it for today. It is quite enough, I think. And if we're gonna do another run, it's gonna be at least 20 minutes. I think we... Probably longer. How long did I take per run? I think almost an hour. Although we did have some reading, of course, in between. But even if I step on it, I feel like we're still gonna take half an hour. So I think we should leave it here. I don't know when I'll play it again. Maybe in 2 weeks. Maybe... we'll see. We'll see how it works. Again, I want to play Mass Effect on Monday. And then, Port Royale. Like, on Monday, I'll do Mass Effect the entire stream. And then on Wednesday, I want to do Port Royale and then either Vampire Survivors or this. Or something else entirely, I'm not sure. But yeah, so it might still be a while before I get back to this. But I will definitely play a little more of it some other time. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me save the game. Again, on Friday, I'll continue playing Judgment a little. Because there's still stuff that I want to do. I want to do the side cases, the friendships, the Amon fight that apparently exists. And we'll see what else. I don't want to play it for too much longer. But we'll try to get through, as much of the whatever is still fun side content, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Take care, be safe, stay tough. I'll see you on Friday, and enjoy your evening. Bye bye, guys.